Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome to this episode of the New Hampshire Great Outdoors. Surprisingly, we have some nice 70-degree weather. Decided to come out, hang out by the pond, enjoy the foliage, enjoy the weather, enjoy the view, have a little rest and relaxation. It's that type of day. Let's go. I can't even begin to explain how nice it is. This water, perfectly still. You can see the reflection of the trees in the water, all the colors really popping out. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's a picture perfect day. It's also kind of surprising. This is actually quite the popular area, but no one's here. There are people I saw on the way here. They're all hiking the trails, but this area is a lot of rocks and places to lounge out and go swimming right here. It's a top-notch spot, and I'm the only one here, which is a major plus for me. But I mean, it's just one of those days I wanted to get out, relax, it's peace and quiet. I can hear some people far off in the background, but for the most part, nobody's here. Work's been a little stressful. Life's always stressful. But we got the election coming up. That can be stressful. But out here, there's no election. There's no one bitching. Peace and quiet, no problems. The real world is not here. This is just to get away, to enjoy the wilderness, enjoy nature, peace and quiet. It soothes your soul. It's so relaxing. Just going to work, getting up and doing the same routine, it'll kill you. You gotta get out. I mean, what's more perfect than being out here? Maybe a cruise ship, but that's another thing. No, I love being outdoors. Pretty soon it's gonna be winter. And I was already talking with a couple of people. We might be doing bushcraft type survivalist adventure trip in the winter. Going out, building our own shelters, having the fire, trying to do it as rough as possible. And hopefully with some kind of storm, that would just add to it. I don't want a 3-foot blizzard, but, or find a cave. A cave would be cool. Camp out in a cave, but yeah, we're gonna try and set something up for this winter. Future episode, I'll let you know when it's coming on. But I do thank you guys for coming back, watching my channel. If you like what you see so far, subscribe to it, give me a thumbs up. Every little bit helps. Now the backpack I got here, it's pretty much set up for just a day trip. I do have, if I rationed it, enough food for a couple of days, water for a couple of days. Just the necessities. And how fitting, since we're in the granite state, we have granite gear. Like I said, I just brought enough to basically come out for a day. I can heat up some water. I got my little 1 burner. Probably gonna make up some coffee. Also brought some to eat. But just like I said, the bare necessities. Brought a couple extra, some extra clothing, because, heavens forbid you go and break your leg out here and now you're gonna be stuck in overnight, whatever. You don't know if you have cell phone reception, if you can call for help. But it's good to get a little over prepared. Like I said, I got 2 jackets. I can go and create a shelter or whatever. I can survive the night, no problem. But prepare for the worst and hope for the best. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go for some coffee. I don't know if you saw in my previous episode, I had a 2-burner grill. Thing died on me. So I'm going for more of the, hiking, not a full campsite type setup. Nothing you can cook up, with a frying pan, but, just enough to heat up some water, for your food, your coffee. Check this out. And here's what I picked up to replace my 2-burner stove. It's a little single, it's hiking or camping. Like I said, you can't use a frying pan on it, but for heating up water, your coffee, slide these around. This way your cup will sit on. And it screws right into your propane tank. Hopefully the valve is not open. I don't think it is. And you must find a flat surface, which we can go right here. So far so good. Trying to get used to the adjustments and crank this sucker right up. Trying to find a happy medium. Literally this has been going for like a minute and I'm already seeing a little action in there. Getting hot quick. And everyone, just like that, it's coffee time. How was your view having coffee this morning? Can't beat this right now. That is good. Yeah, it's going to be basically my whole intent, just relaxing out here a little bit, enjoying the scenery. Might make up a little bit of food in a while because I am hungry. I'm always hungry. But just enjoying the weather while we have it. It already reaches the 30s at night. It's already snowing up north. So enjoy it while you got it. If you're not outdoors, get outdoors. You know, this spot is really, like I said, it's surprisingly no one here. But I've been here many times. I got severely injured here. It was wet. It was just got done raining. I slipped on a rock. Totally tore my tricep off of my elbow. Still screwed up. My brother and I went camping here decades ago. And for what I remember, it was downpouring. And there's a hill right here and all the water was coming right through the tent and it was soaked and my brother was trying to wake me up. It didn't happen. So he bailed and went and slept in the truck and I woke up wet. But get the good times and the bad times camping. It's not always sunny and perfect. I'm sure this area's been fished to death. I'm sure you can still get something in here. I did bring a trail camera with me. I'm thinking about setting it up somewhere, not in a rocky area like this, but somewhere where some flatter land reaches the water that animals could get to. There's a marshland like way over on the other side, which I might check out, but Don't know. I'm also worried about people. There's a lot of people. So you don't want someone stealing your shit. People do. They'll steal your trail cameras. Even though there's a GPS in it and I can track it right to your house. But there's still thieves. Dumb. But maybe I'll set it up. Maybe I won't. Who knows? See, I did bring my camera with me. There's my heater. Got my straps to strap it up to a tree. I don't like putting my stand out here. Got my camera. Somewhere should be my antenna. Yep. My new improved antenna. These things are awesome. I get reception where I've never had it before. So, yeah. Maybe I'll set one of these things up. Far enough out in the woods. There's got to be something out here. And this is probably the biggest water supply in the general area. So, animals come here. I always think of aiming the camera right at the lake, or the pond, whatever, but just in case. Maybe a moose goes swimming across, but who knows? I doubt it. I have yet to get one. I want to get one. I've gotten everything else but we're on a moose hunt. I was thinking what would be cool next time I come out here. I'm going to bring my canoe or kayak. Is that island right there. I want to go out there and check that out. The top of it looks just flat enough. Maybe you could camp out there on it. It's worth checking out. Every episode I want to try and include some kind of educational information, things to help you out, survivalist things. For example, you go for a hike and you are in the middle of nowhere and you are lost. No signal, no GPS. You don't know what direction's north, south, whatever. This way takes a little while, but if you're in the middle of nowhere, this will at least tell you for a fact what direction you're heading. If you have a general idea of where you are, if you know south of you is civilization, knowing your direction might help. You can go by where the sun rise, where the sun set, but maybe you don't have that much time. But here's a little setup on how you can, make your own compass. What I've done is a pretty simple setup. I cleared out an area, I shoved a stick in the ground, and I have 2 acorns. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one of the acorns, and I'm gonna put it at the end of the shadow. And now we are going to wait. All right, now that we're gonna be waiting for that for a while, I'm gonna break out that little burner again. It seems all right, that little burner. It's only like 15 bucks. Doesn't seem too sturdy, like your mug wiggles around on it. Maybe I didn't set it up completely correct, but I think I did. But no, I'm gonna set that back up because I'm hungry and I'm gonna make up some food. So what are we having? We are going to be having Peak 2 Refuel Premium Freeze-Dried Biscuits and Sausage Gravy. Look at that. Got 34 grams of protein, 1,100 calories. It says 2 servings. I don't think so. I need like 2 packages, so that'd be like 4. But yeah, I'm kind of psyched about it. It says buttermilk biscuits, cooked sausage, crumbles, and peppered country style gravy. sounds good. Seriously, just did the little video clip of telling you what kind of food I'm having. And this thing's already boiling. For 15 bucks, that thing ain't bad. It is a little more stable. I found out you can extend those little arms out. Look, it's already going. All right, time to shut this thing down. Turn the valve off. Do it easy. You don't want this thing falling and landing on your hand, so be gentle with it. And take your water off. Get it down on the rock. There. Now you're safe, and you just let that thing cool down. Don't take it apart yet, because those suckers are hot. But yeah, these little tabs right there, they fold back and forth, so you can extend it out. That made the coffee mug a little more stable. And cool that they added an igniter that actually works. You know, like I said, 15 bucks, it's better than nothing. It's good for a hike. Like I said, you ain't putting a big fry pan on this thing, but you know, for coffee and food packs like I got, that's all you need. You just have to heat up some water. So, open it up, and what does it look like inside? Inside we have actual full-size biscuits. You can see the sausage down there. You pour the water in, mix it all up. It is a Ziploc bag, and then you let it sit for, it's either 5 or 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes. Maybe stir it again in 5 minutes, but pour like a cup and a half of water in there, mix it up. 10 minutes later, and we're on it. An important note, these are in your food, so make sure you take these out. Don't eat these, it'll kill you. But these are always inside, so don't just dump your water in. Get this out of there, then dump your water in. For now that the pouch is ziplocked, we're gonna let that sit for like 5 minutes. Stir it up, and then let it sit for another 5, and we will have chow call. And don't forget, always take your trash with you. Nice and convenient. Your own little heater. Only thing that takes up some room, they're small cans, but your propane can. Can't wait for that. Turns out, I am not the only one. But overall, I pretty much got the place to myself. And it is awesome. I just looked at the weather. It is currently 70 degrees, a slight breeze. And you can almost take my shirt off and get a tan. Not going swimming. It was 36 degrees this morning. Tonight should drop down to 40. But when you do a good 30 degree, 35 degree difference between night and day, yeah, that's the season where it takes some getting used to. You need a jacket in the morning, you're sweating come noon. But overall, it's awesome seeing the water this calm. It's just the best view. I'm telling you, that island right there, I really want to check that out. See if I can zoom in a little bit. Be right on top of there. Maybe it's flat enough we can actually camp. But I definitely want to check that out with my canoe next time. And even in the winter, wait till it freezes and walk out there. Check out different area next time. But for today, this is picture perfect. All right, we're at the 5 minute mark. I'll mix this up a little bit more. I'm gonna try and actually bust up those biscuits some. Make sure it all gets all cooked and moist, and there's a big chunk. But so far, sure it's going to thicken up, but almost. Okay, time is up. Dinner is served. Let's see what we have here. Crawl doesn't look too bad. You see, you get that sausage in there, the biscuits, the gravy. I might have put a little too much water in it, but we shall see what it tastes like. All right, we have the moment of truth. Get a good variety. We got some sausage, get some biscuits. Believe it or not, that's actually not too bad. I feel like the biscuits, you have to really break them up. You don't want any big chunks. You want to get them small so the boiling water will soften the whole thing. They're not crunchy. They're not really hard. I mean, you can chew them up, but the smaller pieces are really soft and really good. But there's the sausage in there. Look how much sausage. Hold on. I don't want to dump it. You see that? That's a lot of sausage in there. Now I could pour this on some eggs. The sausage gravy. Try another chunk of the biscuit. Definitely. That smaller one was perfect. So I do have one, almost a full-size biscuit here, and I'm saving that till last. Kind of have a feeling that's going to be hard. But. All right, I'm going to finish this off. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Another thing I'm just noticing right now. Oh, and I was right. I ate that big biscuit. It was crunchy. That was the only downfall so far. But if you break it up into small pieces, they're awesome. But what I noticed, your typical camping size spoon that they sell you, in the size of the bag. So you got to reach in pretty far to scoop this thing. So on the to-do list and your to-do list, make sure you have a long handled spoon to get down in here. Overall, we're going to give this, only because of how I prepped it. I didn't break it up. It's kind of my own fault. I'm going to give it an 8.5 because the sausage and the gravy is really, really good. But check in when I'm done. That was pretty damn good. Now I feel good. Got some fluids in me. Got some sausage gravy in me. And now I'm good. I'm satisfied. I'm not starving. It was good to get away, even just for a couple hours today. I'm gonna be taking off in a little bit. Gotta get ready for work tomorrow. You know the deal. But we have a plane. Just enough to disturb everything. Correction. I don't know if we can see it. We have a helicopter. Well, I can't see it. Well, next time here, I do know I'm going to travel the entire shoreline, go around this whole thing. Check it out, especially for tracks. Bring a camera with me, and I want to see what's out here. Especially down by that marshland right over there. That looks like great access, but not so much this rocky area. Like where I am, just too much rocks. That's a nice slope right there. When that thing's wet, you can kill yourself on that thing. And I'm telling you, me wearing all black, I should have wore shorts. But 70 degrees in the direct sun here. The coffee and the sausage and gravy. I wonder why I'm ready to break a sweat. That's why I'm standing in the shade right now. Thank God I feel a little breeze. It feels good. I am. I'm like 99% ready to sweat. Like I said, enjoy the weather though. Pretty soon you'll be ice skating on this thing. So we got a good fish jumping out there. But it's been a little while. Let's take a look at my little sun setup and show you how to use this as a compass. It hasn't been that long, but we are entering some shade, so I'll still be able to pull this off. You can see where the acorn was and where the shadow is now. So we're going to take our second acorn and put it where the shadow is now. Right at the end. Always at the end of the shadow. So, knowing that the sun went from here to there, the sun rises in the east, sets in the west. I'm going to take our stick so we know for a fact this is east, this is west. Let's make a line right between them. Can make a line off of here, a line off of here. So now we know east, west, this is north, this is south. Now this is not magnetic north. This is true north, which means that points directly at the North Pole, South Pole. So it will not match up to a compass that uses the magnetic field. Say the compass will show differently, but if you're lost in the woods and you need to try and find north, this is a way that could help you. Remember, it's true north. You know, it's like before you even go out anywhere, have some kind of idea of where you're going. Do a little research. Look at a map. Look where you're going to actually be parking your truck. Be like, all right, look at the map. I'm parking there. The area I'm heading to is north of my truck. Okay, got to head south to get back. If you get lost, you can make one of these. It'll bring you close enough where you might recognize something. You know, civilization is keep going south. Maybe you'll pass your truck, but you'll reach civilization. You'll have some kind of idea of where you are and where you're going. You know, sometimes it's better to, if it's dark, sit there and wait till morning, then get some direction. You try and travel lost at night, who knows where you're going to end up. All right, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this little episode. It's a little quick getaway outdoors. Nice peaceful spot. If you like videos like this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to it, so you never miss out on any of the adventures. We said we're going to be doing a crazy survivalist trip this winter, building our own shelters, stuff like that. Get really hardcore into it. But I thank you again. Till next time, enjoy the New Hampshire great outdoors. Bye-bye. Talk about freeze me in my tracks. I was just walking out of here, and I just came across the rock that I know is the one that I slipped on and tore my tricep off my elbow. Right there. Oh, you can't really tell, but that thing is slanted. But I even tried to walk on the side, and I slipped right there and landed on the same rock. That hurt so bad. Instantly, I had this lump the size of an egg. Probably like 3 inches. Oh, I'm walking over that slowly now. Like 3 inches above my elbow. Which I thought, all right, swollen spot, whatever. Nope. It was basically my tricep got severed and it was bunching up. And I had to hike out of here, drive to the hospital with one arm, almost crying. I was so close. But yeah, I'm gonna keep my eyes on the trail. All right, made it back to my truck without getting killed. It's been a fun episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, tune in again. Give me a like, subscribe. Till next time.